Marine Corps is fielding thousands of its new M27 Infantry Automatic Rifles to grunts across the service and, for now, it's not buying anymore. The last of the M27s come into the Marine Corps inventory this year and are expected to be in the hands of each infantryman from platoon commander and below by mid-2021, officials said. The proven weapon has increased lethality among the infantry, experts said. And the 30-round capacity rifle can outrange the M4 by 100 to 150 meters. The Corps also has decided to use the same platform as its squad-designated marksman rifle. That is the M38. The M27 saw its origin story begin in the year 2000 as Marines were looking for a lighter, more accurate replacement for the M249 Squad Automatic Weapon. 5 years later, an initial request to industry went out, and by 2010 the Corps had selected the Heckler Koch 416 and dubbed it the M27 IAR. Marines first took them on deployment to Afghanistan in 2011. Some questioned its fire suppression capability over the SAW, but the weapon finally got the blessing of top brass. Commandant General Robert B. Nauer liked what he saw enough to not only push for the M27 to replace the SAW but also the M4, at least within rifle companies and for those working alongside them, such as combat engineers. The initial goal of getting 6,500 of the M27s into the ranks jumped to 11,000, and plans later called for 15,000 rifles. Any of the figures would have worked, fitting well below the maximum procurement contract number of 50,184. Ultimately, the Marines bought just over 14,000 M27s, Manny Pacheco, spokesman for Marine Corps Systems Command, told Marine Corps Times. Those were purchased at an estimated 1,600 initial purchase, followed by 2,600 in 2017, 2,900 in 2018 and 7,000 in 2019. A little less than half of those, between 6,000 and 7,000, have not yet been fielded. While Nauer repeatedly has said that the weapon has received majority positive reviews from the infantry, it has not come into the ranks without its own controversy. In April 2018, members of the House Armed Services Committee told Nauer that they wanted him to provide them an assessment of the service's view of the small arms ammunition configuration study and include near and long-term small arms modernization strategy for the Corps. And future funding for the rifle could be cut or withheld if he didn't provide that report. At that point, the Corps had fielded 6,500 M27s. During a March 2018 House Armed Services Committee hearing, Rep. Joe Wilson, RSC, grilled Marine leaders about why the weapon wasn't being provided by a U.S. company. Lieutenant General Brian D. Boudreault, Deputy Commandant of Plans, Policies and Operations, told the congressman that H&K, a Germany-based company, won the competition, and changes now would put fielding behind by 2 years and substantially raise the price of the contract.